tempiukkoja nämä isommat, ei on topin takia aina, vaan topin te penän näkee ihmisen on aatikännä, akkoonaan aatatsu, kuatakiona tenla jänitsiä, lykkeä tonne, liäkin on tonne, soste ususti.
Nothing to see. Just me and little Naita. We both got a day off together. Okay, folks, no motorized vehicles now. You here? You kids here? Good, very good. Take a look, shall we? I see a little rapids area over there, a little rocky shoal. Uh-oh. Intersection ahead. I better slow the hell down. I've been exceeding the speed limit for thousands of miles. Ooh, it be spooky back in here. I sure hopes we don't run up on no bear or cougar. Bobcat 9 sound, boy, you know. Just having a little walk, folks. Just having a little walk, as they say. Uh-oh, some kind of graffiti. Could be some kind of cartel around here. Some kind of pedophilic trafficking organization. I better get out of here. Huh. This appears to be some kind of an old battlement. What in the world have we here? I'm not so certain. There's another piece right there. There have been some kind of a fort here at one time, or maybe an old bridge, or an old dam that was destroyed? Huh. I am not so certain at all. She took the high road. There she is up there. I took the low road as usual, because I'm what they call a social deviant, as they say sometimes. Do they ever say that? I'm not so sure. I say it sometimes. Uh-oh, the trail's getting a little thin here. Some more of that concrete. This, however, is granite. But that wall right there is obviously artificial, is it not? Answer, yes, yes it is. Question is, are my boots slip-proof enough so that I can walk here safely without busting my rectum. I'm just curious as to the origin of some of the structures that we're seeing here. They definitely look very old, as in 1700s, perhaps earlier. If you've got any information on this, please let me know. We are at Old Rope Mill Park in Woodstock, Georgia. There's little Nora right up there taking pictures of me. Now I'm going to attempt to rejoin little Norita. So far, so good. Should I go there? Or should I go here? I could use that as a handle to hold on to. Let's do that. Success. I love it when a plan comes together. I hear a siren. That is obviously an artificial canal. Ran off of the main channel, which is over there.
They cut this part because I think it's...
I was to guess at the age of that construction, that wall, I would say sometime in the 1700s or early 1800s. There's a tunnel right there. Lots of granite here. Big chunks of granite and concrete. Where they redirected the flow of the water from the river over into this canal, which apparently was the source for power for the old mill that was here at one time. And that would explain those concrete structures back there. They were probably a central part for the design of the mill. Not that I have any expertise in that area. I certainly do not. Not in that area or any other, except for perhaps military, law enforcement, security, and special operations, etc., ladies, etc., etc. I was just looking over here and wondering how this tree got this odd series of nubs. That's strange. Don't see that often. I'm just gonna continue on this way. Not sure, my phone's ringing. Not sure how far I can go back this way without encountering ghostesses and Afghani militant groups and human traffickers. Boy, my phone has been ringing off the hook today. And it's still ringing. How is that possible? They must have called twice, because I have it set to go to voicemail after 4 rings. Huh, life is just full of mysteries. You know that? Some kind of a washout here or something. Huh, let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's just a washout from apparently some big hill back over in this direction.
Oh, I saw a squirrel.
Yeah, I saw him. There he goes up that tree right there. He's got a bushy tail on him, almost like a fox squirrel. Series of washouts here. There goes my phone again. So anyway, I took that call. It was a family call, as they say. They do say that, don't they? I'm pretty sure they do. I'm sure I can't be the first person in history who's ever used that terminology. Let's just rejoin little Norito over here. How much further do you think it goes back?
You know, if we walk on the other side, we were on that side walking. Remember
Yeah.
the guy with the dog?
Right.
It's more paved.
Yeah, well, yeah, over there it's paved. Over here it's not, obviously. It's a nice, calm little section here. I wouldn't mind doing some fishing over here, but obviously not today. The water is quite cloudy. Murky, as they say. They do say that, do they not? I'm pretty sure they do. Little Nora's keeping a comfortable distance. She likes to walk a little faster than I do when out on these trails. She's more into the heart rate thing. I'm more into the scenery. That's a rather large pine right there. Nice sunny areas here. Good place to put down a chair, a cooler, and go through about 12 cans of beer. Oh, you don't drink beer? Well, that's okay. I drink enough for both of us. Yes, indeed. Yes, indubitably. Yes, indeed. Hello, this is John Depp. You're watching my friend Tony South Dakota Ho's YouTube channel. Little Nora's doing her TikTok thing. She's probably got at least 500 people watching. She went live on TikTok one time when we were down in Apalachicola, Florida. And with a few minutes, she had more than 600 people watching. So she's got some kind of audience over there on TikTok where they apparently love her. Probably because of all them dancing videos she puts up. But I'm sure almost all of them are males. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as she remains a loyal and loving companion. I don't care who looks on the internet. It's just fine. It's just fine. Actually, that's the current era that we're in. The Bill Clinton Falls era. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Nice little rocky shoals area there. I don't know that I would call that shoals. It even looks fairly deep where the water is breaking over the rocks. I would try to walk across that. I'm not afraid. Of course not. I don't know how well I would do it trying to walk across that. Probably not very well at all. And I damn sure wouldn't do it with an expensive camera in my hand. No sirree, Bob. No sirree, as they say. They do say that, do they not? Nora leaving a few human footprints along with the dog and deer footprints. Continue on, Nora. I guess we're going to continue on. Who knows, maybe there's some major attraction up here, some county fair or some portal back into time and space. Perhaps we will encounter Sasquatch back in here, as the hillbillies say. It's like we're approaching the Bill Clinton Falls. Actually, that's the current era that we're in. The Bill Clinton Falls era. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Nice little rocky shoals area there. I don't know that I would call that shoals. It even looks fairly deep where the water is breaking over the rocks. I would try to walk across that. I'm not afraid. Of course not. I don't know how well I would do it trying to walk across that. Probably not very well at all. And I damn sure wouldn't do it with an expensive camera in my hand. No sirree, Bob. No sirree, as they say. They do say that, do they not? Nora leaving a few human footprints along with the dog and deer footprints. Continue on, Nora. I guess we're going to continue on. Who knows, maybe there's some major attraction up here, some county fair or some portal back into time and space. Perhaps we will encounter Sasquatch back in here, as the hillbillies say. So, semi-interesting factoid. Nora says that we have only gone 0.8 miles back into here. And all the water is behind us now. Looks like we're going into the more wooded part of the trail. There's some nice fresh excrement of some kind. I'm presuming dog, but I don't know that. Don't know that at all, do I? Well, by the general appearance of it, it was 99.999% canine. I hear a hawk. Wonder what he was saying. I think he was probably saying something along the lines of, "Comes man." comes man. Or not. Either way. I really don't know. We've got water again. Just come up on water. Whoa. Look down in there. Ugh. Nice, quiet, calm area here. Some sort of wood structure there. Possibly a Bigfoot nest. Or not, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no expertise in that field. I am just a novice when it comes to Sasquatch hunting and tracking, etc. Coming up on a railroad platform here. Looks quite old, but I believe that's still in use, in regular use. The old haunted tracks. This is where they've had all of those Wendigo sightings. Or was it the goat-headed man? I get my paranormal stuff mixed up sometimes. I'm just a novice paranormalist with a bachelor's degree in doctorology. It's like Nora's gonna take a couple of selfies.
Good picture taking right here.
Nice little beach area here. I could come out here on a nice summer Saturday and throw down a chair and a cooler and drink a 12-pack of beer.
I'll just sit on this thing here, okay?
And so, I guess this little place here has been the highlight of our video. Nice little sandy beach area along this calm stretch. And then it appears that our walking trail curves around to the left and goes back to towards the park where I parked my car. So the old haunted bridge, the nesting perch of the dreaded Wendigo. Oh, that's a nice sized chunk of granite right there. Almost busted my ass. So little Nora made the decision for us that we will turn around and go back because it is unclear if that direction there goes back towards the park or not. I'm sure it does, but could be 4 or 5 miles, who knows. So let's just venture back the way from whence we came. So here we are back at the haunted railway bridge platform thingy, mabob. Our drunken beach area. You watch. One of these days I'm going to put up a video on YouTube of me sitting out here getting drunk as piss. Just like the old man. Just like my old man. Let's continue on, shall we? This is that spooky part of the walk here where you really got to watch out for black bears and mountain lions and the Mothman and shit. Yes, I did say the Mothman. Even though there have never been any reports of the Mothman around here, you still got to be careful. You never know. You never know. Okay? Good. I did finally catch a glimpse of that hawk right there that keeps doing all that annoying screeching. What he's saying, I still don't know. But I am going to translate it somehow. You watch. Just you watch. He's keeping an eye on us. I think he's eyeballing you the most. Sizing you up for his next meal. I think he's going to be disappointed. Ugh, I just smelled something dead. That must be what he's keeping an eye on. That was unmistakably dead forest animal. And I am theorizing that whatever it was that killed that dead forest animal was more than likely the Mothman. Yes, that's right, little kitties. Gather round, gather round. Listen to the stories of the Mothman. Even though we're about 600 miles south of where the original Mothman sightings were, still it could happen. Don't argue with science. When I get out in these wooded areas, it always seems to take me back to the war. No, not Vietnam. Not even Desert Shield, Desert Storm. Talking about the war that me and my neighborhood friends used to have when we were about 6, 7, 8 years old. Maybe 10, some of us. Real wars. Now we use darts and rocks and sticks instead of repeating firearms. But there were injuries just the same. And there were horrors, tragedies, bloodshed. It's all true. Not making any of this up. And that's probably the source of my PTSD. Was from those wars way back when, early and mid 1970s, before most of you were even alive. I'm just gonna take a little scenery here and talk to you about erectile dysfunction. Definitely not a problem that I have been stricken with. Did I say that out loud? Oh gosh. Got a human coming this way. Comes man. Our first encounter since we've been out here today. And there is a shoe and a liquor bottle. And another liquor bottle. Somebody's been out here doing what I would be doing. Again, I am what is known as a social deviant. And that individual that we encountered appeared to be some sort of Chinese or Korean lady. Could have been Japanese, I don't know. I just know that she definitely was not Filipino, Thai, Cambodian, Laotian, Burmese, or Indonesian, or Indo-Chinese, as they say. They do say that, do they not? I'm pretty sure they do say that. Certainly, I cannot be the first person in history who ever said that. Indo-Chinese. I think that's what they used to call that area back in the early 1900s, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? I'm probably mistaken. I probably shouldn't have even taken this video today, but I did. And I'm gonna put it up on YouTube too. Might even put it up on Rumble and add some commentary that would not be appropriate for YouTube. Talking about the thing, you know, the thing that you can't talk about on YouTube. Actually, there are more than one. It changes week by week as well. It's just the way they write the algorithms. I have no expertise in any of that or in anything else. Just don't mind me. Just stay focused on whatever it is you're thinking about. Pay no attention to me. No attention whatsoever. Well, we have come to an obstacle which we must negotiate without falling to our peril. You know what? I'm just going to step in that water. You know what? Well, I was going to say my boots are waterproof, but apparently they aren't. Apparently not. And that's fine. That's just fine. You know, next time I think we're gonna take that walk on the other side of the water there. It's paved. That's the City Slicker Trail over there. We are on the Country Boy Trail over here on this side. The ghetto. No man's land. Coming back up on that artificial canal area. Now it's all beginning to make sense to me. The mill was right up there back in the olden times, where they used to capture or harness the power of the water, convert it into energy for the production of corn and flour and whatnot, I suppose. I have no expertise in that area, none whatsoever, nor in any other area, I might add. And I just had to pull over to the side of the road and take what is known as a woodsman's urination. And it was good. It was real good and lengthy. Probably lasted 30 to 40 seconds. I don't know. I didn't time it. I thought about timing it, but decided against it. Okay? And I'll just leave it at that. Another little tricky area here where you can easily do irrevocable harm to yourself if you've had about 12 beers, like I'm gonna do at some point this summer. You don't believe me? You just wait. I predict that somewhere around May or June, I'm going to put up a video on YouTube entitled My Drunken Trip to Old Rope Mill Park. Apparently this was the mill right here. And yes, it's making a lot of sense to me now. That hole right over there would have been where the wheel fit into, or maybe not, maybe it was over here. Here goes my phone again. And sadly, my friend, we are coming to the end of our journey. For afternoon is upon us, and Nora has a scheduled eye doctor's appointment. We don't want to miss those. Not at our age.
Yeah,
ain't that right, Nora?
Trails right here.
Huh?
Bike trails.
Yeah.
On there, so.
I don't currently have a bike.
I don't think that one.
I do have a bike in the garage, but it's a child's bike, and I would look rather silly trying to ride it. So was it a fun outing today, Nora?
That was good.
Yeah, you got a few pictures to share on your little Facebook and a video to put on your TikTok. So that's gonna do it for today. That is the end of our adventure. Oh, thank God my car is still over there. My car has not been jacked. Uh-oh. Intersection ahead, Nora. Careful. Slow down. You're exceeding the speed limit. Okay. Huh. There was a bathroom right there all along. I didn't have to take that woodsman's urination after all.
We used that bathroom when you were doing your drone.
Well, I don't remember that. Nora says that I flew my drone out here one day. Must have been one of those days where I was having a 12-pack of beer. Huh? They got some swings over there. It's a nice place to take a picture. Grill, yeah. With all that highway noise in the background.
I told my friends to come.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Nora, say goodbye.
Bye.
That's the end of our trip.
Good trip to the rope mill.
Rope mill. And as usual, thanks for watching. Until we meet again.